Today we're going to do a general overview of the digital dashboard that you have access to as a Threshold client. Once you've completed the login process, you'll arrive on the accounts page. This will show you all accounts that you have access to, and if you have multiple accounts, feel free to use the search function to narrow down the list to the account you're looking for. Once you've located the account, you will have the option to click a dashboard icon, which is this graphic here. What this will take you to is the actual digital dashboard of the property. Keep in mind that this is defaulted to be the current month. So all analytics will be defaulted to showing however much progress you have in this month. You can change this value by clicking on the report for and changing the date range you desire. This is currently defaulting to set up to compare to the previous month, so keep that in mind as you're analyzing the data, and feel free to select a custom comparison date range that you're able to use. Also, keep in mind that any of the pages can be downloaded as a PDF form, and you'll be able to see the date range in which is being currently pulled. Starting out, we look at the paid overview section. This is meant to give you a high-level view of all of your marketing tactics and the results that are being driven. In this example, only Google Ads are being ran, as well as only being Google Search. If you had multiple tactics driving multiple conversions, that would be displayed in this area under paid traffic by conversion and show how many conversions are being driven from each channel. This high-level graphic here shows as a whole, all of your marketing tactics are driving how many impressions or how many times users have viewed the ad, how many times people have clicked the ad, and how many have actually taken the action that we have mapped as the final conversion. Additionally, there's a CTR highlighted here, which is of the people that saw the ad, what percentage actually clicked. And then the conversion rate, which is based off of the individuals that clicked the ads, how many actually converted and at what rate. This donut chart in the bottom left here will show you how many of the clicks were driven from the various marketing channels. So if I was running Facebook ads, Facebook clicks would start showing up here to give you a very high level view of what clicks are driving traffic into the website and from which channels. Keep in mind, not all marketing campaigns have the end goal of conversions. For example, there may be an awareness campaign or a prospecting campaign that is more about driving impressions and clicks. So keep that in mind as you look over the paid overview section of your digital dashboard and as you judge these various campaigns. In addition to that, you'll have a tab for each service that you're currently running with Threshold. If you are running SEO efforts, that will be under organic. Retargeting or any display advertising would be under display, and your search campaigns would be under search. In addition to this, there could be a Facebook advertising or social media advertising tab. There could be a geofencing tab. But this digital dash would be customized to whatever current services you are running for the property at the time. So let's go ahead and jump into search. What you'll notice is that all of these are presented in very similar fashions in order to keep consistency and understanding throughout. So as mentioned before, you have option to download a PDF of this, change the date ranges in which the analytics are being pulled for, and then the comparison date range. So going into here, what we see is this high-level graphic here again, and it's really highlighting how many people, again, are viewing your ad versus engaging and versus finally taking the conversion action we'd like them to. Additionally, on the side here, what you have is what we call a funnel view of the analytics. Similar to this top graphic, it's going to show you how many people actually saw your ad, what percentage engaged, how many engaged, what percentage converted of those individuals that did click on the ad, and the total conversions. Finally, there is a cost per conversion, which is of the dollars that you are spending, how much per conversion is it costing you. Here in the middle, we have a chart that you can hover over to see any of the individual values. What this is going to show you is a daily breakdown of the month in which you are, or date range in which you're viewing, the amount spent, the clicks generated, and then the conversions generated as well. So This gives you a really high level or quick snapshot of what's going on this month within your search campaigns. Below that, we have a table that shows exactly each campaign's performance at a more granular level. That includes CPC, as well as total cost. This may seem there's only one campaign running, but what you can do is click into the 2, 3, and 4 tabs, which will show you all your different campaigns running and their various metrics. Below that, we have conversions by action. So what this may include is either calls from ads, application starts, contact us form fills, or potentially scheduling a tour through your property website. Once this does have multiple conversion actions, in this case, there are only calls being conducted. If there are additional conversion actions, what you'll see here is very similar to the campaigns tabs. You'll have an option to scroll through the multiple conversion actions that this campaign is driving. If you continue to scroll down, what you'll see is all of the current ads being ran as part of this search campaign. If you'd like to export them to CSV, you always have that option, or if you'd like to filter by certain keywords, you're able to do that as well. If you'd like to resort this table by impressions, CTR, clicks, or total conversions, you can do that through clicking the button right beside the metric at the top. Also, what you can do is go ahead and click to the second page, and you'll be able to see all of the ads currently running for your campaign if you're curious to see overall headline, copy, etc., and their performance. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and jump into display. Again, this is presented in a very similar fashion to our other paid channels. Give it 1 second to load. This is pulling all live data, so it may take a second for that to pull. As you see here, this is still pulling a little bit, but you'll see the overall format of this dashboard is going to be very similar to search, where you can look through your ads that are running, their performance, and then you can also see their performance from the funnel stage. The area that actually changes the presentation of the data is within organic. So this is going to be aligned with your SEO efforts. So first off, again, select the date range you'd like to see. This is going to break out the traffic of the organic sessions versus sessions. So as we continue to improve the website's SEO, we expect to see that organic session trend actually start to tick up. This is going to show your organic traffic behavior. So it's not only our hope as an SEO manager and a service is to increase the sessions of organic, but also increase the quality of that organic traffic. So what you'll see here is not only the sessions increased, but are they engaging with more pages as part of that session? Are they staying on the website longer periods and actually digging through your website? And then also, what's that bounce rate of those individuals that are hitting the page and immediately leaving before accessing an additional page? If you continue to scroll down, what you'll see is what's called a keywords report. It'll show of the top 5 branded keywords or keywords that include your property name and their movement. You can also see non-branded keywords, so those keywords that did not actually include your property name. And then a combined report that shows the top total keywords during this period. So again, this defaults to month over month, but this can be changed in the comparison ranges at the top to give you more of that various custom date range view. Like mentioned before, the tabs will be customized to what service you're currently running. So if you're missing a tab, potentially, please reach out to your CSM, and we are happy to investigate and ensure that you have all of the access to the data that you should at the time. We'll be doing ongoing enhancements to this dashboard by including and introducing pages like demographic reports to help you understand not only who we're advertising to, but which are most receptive, as well as introducing benchmark reports in the future. So keep your eye out for that, as we'll notify all of our client base as these new features roll out. If you do have any challenges, please reach out to either your CSM or NinjaCat support, in order to get a resolution, and we'll be happy to help. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the dashboards.